Welcome back to another episode of the Discovery Pod with Eve. I am Eve Richards. We've got such an exciting show today, and I am so glad I got to host today's episode with my friend Jessica Lee. You've known her from NBC's popular show Deal or No Deal. She was model number 16. Jessica is an actress. She is a philanthropist, a humanitarian. She does it all. During the LA wildfires, Jessica was incredibly giving to so many people out there who are affected. She was out there delivering meals. I mean, her generosity is incredible. So it is so nice to welcome you back.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for having me. And I also appreciate your willingness and openness to help me give back and help me get the word out during those times. And that's when I realized we're kindred spirits.
It was a team effort.
You have a heart of gold.
You too. So Jessica, tell the audience, first of all, I gotta say she was a guest during season 2 and we loved her so much. And we were like, she's got to come back and be our regular contributor when we have the show. So tell the audience, I know you've got quite a few things that you're working on, so let the people know what's going on.
Good. Thank you. I'm so excited to be expanding on my regular content, which focuses on fashion, red carpet, styling, but we're going to take it to the next level. And I hope everyone will tune in for that because we're going to integrate life talks. We're going to chat about real life things, challenges, ups, downs, relationships, datings, friendships, challenges in the workplace, just everything and all those little conversations that you might be wanting to have, but you don't know where to have them. Come to me at Instagram at _Jessica_Lee.
Exciting. So we've got someone who's really special. Jessica, do you want to go ahead and do the intro?
Oh, of course. So today we have the honor of having Heidi Tann with us. She's an international recording artist, and she has a voice that is so soothing. She specializes in jazz and R&B, and let me tell you, when I was listening to some of Heidi's music, I closed my eyes and I envisioned myself on a beach in a flowy dress with a glass of wine.
Whoa.
Because Heidi, your vocal stylings are really transcendent. It's like you listen to her and you're taken to a whole different place. She was born in the Philippines, but now she's based in Los Angeles. So she truly is a global sensation when it comes to her music. She's also gone and performed in the United Kingdom, in the Caribbean, and she's had some very successful music videos on YouTube. And something that I'm so excited to hear about and curious to hear about is how many ways she's reinvented herself throughout her music career, because I know that that is one of the key things that sets Heidi apart from so many other musicians.
Incredible. Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah. But really, her songs are...
Yeah. So welcome, Heidi.
Welcome, Heidi. Oh, if you would like to sing for us today, we would gladly accept it. However, not forced, but it was so soothing listening to that.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh. I'm just so excited to meet you and to hear how your music career started. Where did you first find your passion for music?
Hi, everyone. Happy December. Is it 4th today? It's the 4th of December. Anyway, hi to everyone and all the people listening. Happy holidays. It's Heidi Tann on the house.
Oh, welcome. So Heidi, when people listen to your music, as Jessica just talked about, they hear emotion. But when you hear your own voice back, what story about yourself do you hear underneath the melody?
I believe when you sing, you actually communicate, right? So whatever experiences in life that you have actually gone through is what I actually convey when I'm singing. It's the pain, joy, experiences, able to meet a lot of people, able to travel and meet all kinds of culture and diversity. I think it's all about experiences. And that's how you actually singing is like communicating. It's the same thing. So it's you show your emotion, show vulnerability. I think that's what it is. So and it's just a way of me expressing myself through music, right?
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's almost like I've heard that music is a really great therapeutic outlet, right?
Yes.
And often through music, we are able to convey feelings, expressions, emotions that otherwise you can have difficulty putting words to.
Yes. I think without music, what is life without music in this world, right?
It's a very
Can you
sad
imagine
world without
that?
music.
Yeah. Yeah, we cannot take music for granted because it's a therapy.
I
Oh, yeah.
It
agree.
actually helps with mental health is everything. So music helps a lot.
So there are seasons in every artist's journey where you're not yet, you don't feel louder like that you belong. How did you stay, grounded, during times when doors didn't open as quickly as you had hoped?
Well, I believe I have faith. Faith in God helps you because you know that God has your back.
Of
For me being a
course.
Christian, I believe that times are not going to be always on the top. Sometimes you're on the bottom, but you just keep on going because you believe. Faith actually helps you stay in the business.
I love that. And you're so right. I think one of the things that people, when people are not in the entertainment industry and they see you post something on
Yeah.
Instagram or any social platform, people always think life is always like that. But I'm so glad you brought that up. Having faith just helps you stay mental, it just helps you stay grounded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine life without faith, right? It's going to be hard.
Oh,
Because life is not perfect. It's not going to be all, roses and everything. So sometimes you're in a not really a good place, but you believe that, you always have to have faith and believe that things were going to be better. Today is not going to be better. Tomorrow's a better day. It's like, a circle. You go through circles in life. That's how it is.
that's so true.
I know you do a lot of solo work. What is your dream duet or collaboration that you have not done yet?
Actually, I want to be consistent. I've always wanted to work with Bruno Mars.
Ah, that's a
Ooh,
good
Bruno
one. Put it out
Mars.
there. The
All right,
universe is going to
Bruno.
make it
He's
happen.
Filipino. Come on, he's Filipino. That's why.
That's
The
right.
mom
He's Filipino. All right, Bruno Mars, this is your calling so that you can come and team up with the Heidi
right?
Tann.
That's
One day,
incredible.
who knows?
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Pretty good one.
Smooth jazz and R&B often invite emotional intimacy. So, what does vulnerability sound like to you when you translate it into melody and phrasing?
When you're vulnerable, you actually you're authentic, right?
Hmm.
Because you don't have any mask on. You show whatever your true emotions, and when you show your true emotions, that's when people connect with you, right? That's
Yeah.
how it is. You have to be authentic. You can't fake, oh, I'm trying to be sad, but I'm not really sad, right?
So true. That's so
Right?
true. Wow.
That's
So,
how
do
it
you
is.
actually get yourself into those emotional places of vulnerability when performing and before performing those kinds of songs?
Yeah, you got to connect to the song. You can't just like you're just reading a poem. You have to feel it. Because how do you talk to someone like even in relationships? Oh, I'm going to pretend that I'm sad, but I'm not sad, right? You cannot
Yeah.
pretend. You have to be authentic. That's how it is. Even in performing, people know when you're trying to convey an authentic message instead of just singing but trying to convey your emotions. That's how it is.
So I think when Jessica did the intro, she talked about you've constantly reinvented yourself, which is incredible to stay in this industry. So what advice would you give anyone out there who's going through some, you know, challenges because it's an industry where there's a lot of rejection, right? How did you
Oh yeah.
constantly reinvent yourself and have that
Um,
motivation just to keep going when it can be very challenging
Actually, not even in life, in music, in life. You
in
have to
life
always,
generally.
yeah, in
Yes.
general, not only music. we always have to reinvent ourselves as a person. You have to always learn and research and try to. I think being able to be resourceful and try to research and listen and kind of study what's going on in the world. That's how you learn. You can't just be limited in one type of genre. You have to go. Oh, what is science? I know a little bit about culture, about science, about politics, about love. You have to know a lot of things. I mean, being able to educate yourself makes you more grounded and more versatile as a performer.
Amazing.
So true. So,
That
so
is so.
true. Where is your dream destination to go perform if you were to have a live residency?
Ooh.
Dream. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I actually performed so much in my early 20s. I've traveled Japan, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Indonesia, maybe UK this time. I've been in Hawaii, in the East Coast. Maybe I think I want to go to probably London or Netherlands or Italy. I want to perform in Europe probably. That's just one of my
Ooh.
goals. Yes.
It's gonna
Want to go with me
happen.
there? Let's go.
Let's
Yes,
go.
let's
That
go.
sounds
You know, the saying,
fun.
once you put something out in the universe is gonna, you're manifesting that. So it's gonna
Yes.
happen. So
Yes.
what new songs are you working on? Anything new?
Well, I just released a Christmas song, a holiday song, last week. I mean, 5 days ago.
Oh
Spread
wow.
love this Christmas. I mean, it's available in all streaming platforms. So spread love this Christmas. Talking
So
about the
what is it
holiday.
called? So we could put it just so we could promote.
Spread, yeah, spread love this Christmas. Spread love this Christmas.
I love the title. Wow. That is amazing. That's like incredible.
I
I'm
know.
very
I'll
excited
give
to
you free download, guys. Just give me your email. I'll send you free downloads.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. Yay. I also watched your music video that came out in July of this year,
Okay.
The Best Thing.
You're the
How was
best thing. Yes.
that?
Oh, yeah, that was very emotional because that's actually I wrote it for my partner. Actually, it's
Oh,
supposed to be just a poem. It just started as a
Oh.
poem, and then my aunt said, "Why don't you make it a song? It's a great poem." So it just starts as a poem, and it just became a song. And I collaborated with my friend Labelle. We started it early this year, and it just became, with adding rhythm, adding, and then I had the Billboard charting. Lynn Roundtree that I spoke to, and he agreed to do the song, and the song really flew all over, and I got in the Billboard charts because of this song.
that's
Oh,
So
that's
I'm in the Billboard
amazing.
charts. Yes,
incredible.
yeah.
Yeah, beautiful song, beautiful aesthetics. I mean,
Thank
again,
you.
I just wanted to put on a flowy dress and just
Oh.
have a glass of wine and sway
Yeah.
back and forth listening to it because it was just, for me, I found your music, at least the pieces that I came across, just so
Soothing.
soothing
Oh
and
yes.
Oh,
just
yeah.
calming.
The voice, her voice is just so angelic and just.
Oh,
I love jazz, so that's what.
yes.
I
Okay.
mean,
Ah,
it's just like one of
Well, you
those
can come
things
to my
that's.
show on December 14th. I have a show
Ooh.
at Torrance. You're
Oh.
invited, guys.
in Torrance?
Yes, in Torrance. Roger
Oh,
knows that. I think he's
okay.
coming.
Oh, Roger, he's right there listening. Like your show is December 14th in
You're in
Torrance.
trouble, Roger.
He's nodding his head. So we don't
Really?
actually know when this episode is gonna air because
Yes,
we're
I
taping, but
know.
they could air this month or it could air next month.
Next
But I'll
month.
still ask just because I think we're in that festive time of the year. It's such a
Okay.
wonderful time.
Okay.
How do you celebrate the holidays?
Oh, well, for me, celebrating because I grew up in the Philippines. It's different in the Philippines. Here, it's just different. It's just more because most of my family members are in the Philippines, but I also have family here in U.S. in California and East Coast. But I just celebrate it quietly and just. I think it's just for me. Christmas is just a way of thanking that you're still here, that you can always share your love and gift through music, right? So that's how I see it. Christmas is about giving and not about receiving. What are you gonna give? What impact are you gonna be giving to your community? That's how I see Christmas now.
Wow,
What you can give.
that's incredible.
So nice. Do you have
Yeah.
any other shows lined up for the new year, 2026?
I have wine tasting festival next February, but I might go to the Philippines January because it's my mom's birthday. I might be in the Philippines sometime next year, early next year.
Oh,
Oh,
wonderful.
Yeah,
I love the
I might
Philippines.
do a little show there too. A little
I've
show in
never
the
been to the
Philippines.
Philippines, but I have a lot of
Oh, you
friends who are
should. You
Filipino.
should.
One of my best friends, Mary Rose, and I love the food. The food is
Oh
incredible.
yeah.
Around the holidays, like I would go to her house and they
You
would do a
do?
whole roast pig.
oh,
It was in
Oh,
its
I know that. That's lechon. That's
Yes, the
roast
food
pig.
is
Yeah.
incredible. So there are a
Yeah.
lot of young people out there who are going to listen to this and they'll say, well, they want to get into the music and it's a great industry, but at the same time, it's a lot of hard work. So what advice would you give to someone who is trying, or anyone who is trying to reinvent themselves and wanting to do something new?
Well, I think commitment. You have to be committed. You can't just. I like music. I want to do music, but you gotta walk the talk, right? You gotta follow up with a good work ethics, focus and goals, and work hard. I mean, and have faith, because music. I mean, entertainment in general is not an easy industry because you have a lot of competition. But I mean, when the going gets rough, the top gets going, right?
Yeah.
That's
that's
how it is.
right.
Like
Yeah,
any
that's
other
how it is.
industry, it's like you have to be professional, right? It's like
To be
you gotta,
professional,
it's a
yeah.
job, and so you want to work hard, respect the people you work with,
Respect,
because
yes.
people think because you have a success with one song, and immediately they become an overnight success.
Yeah,
And success doesn't last. You can have it today and you lose all of it, and then you have to reinvent your. So it's staying grounded, as you said, and
yes.
also having faith in God. Believing, I think having faith in God keeps you grounded.
Yeah, you have to be humble too. You have to be coachable. You can't be like know it all. You have to always listen to people who gives you advice. You have to always be coachable and always be humble. And you should have really good work ethics. And just because you have one hit song, oh, I'm a superstar. It's not gonna last. You
One
have to
hit
be
wonder. Yeah.
yeah, humble, humility.
That will take you far. And it's like the saying, when you think you know it all is the moment you
Yes,
actually know nothing, right? And
exactly. Absolutely.
you always
And the
have to
more
be open
experienced
to
you are,
learning and growing and being better and yeah,
Who are,
keeping
yeah.
keeping that level of humility so that you can continually have room to expand and to grow and to also ebb and flow with the changes of the music industry, the streaming industry, how music is being accessed these days. I know for a time live gigs went down, but now they're making a comeback and it's okay, so I got to pivot. You got to pivot and figure out how to keep doing what you love and how to keep utilizing your natural gifts and talents
yeah,
instead of being discouraged by those blocks, right?
exactly. I mean, you should have faith in yourself, and you can't be too overconfident because that's why you need humility. You need to be out, you know how to be resourceful. Also,
Yes.
you need to
Yeah.
always know how to market yourself.
Oh, yeah. I
Marketing
like
plays
that.
a lot of role in the showbiz, in the entertainment, because your song you may have 20 songs. If nobody hears it, how do you know if your song is heard if you're not even promoting it? You need to be able to be good in promoting,
I
right?
like that.
Yes.
Such great advice for a lot of people out there who want to get into the business, because you really have to
Yeah.
learn, how to promote. I mean, you
Promote.
could have someone who helps you, publicist, but at the end of the day, you also have to know how to market
Yes.
yourself. And
You
as
have.
you just said, you could have 20 of the best songs, but no one gets to hear the songs because no one knows about you, right? So that's
Yeah, only
that's
your
a
neighbors or probably your dogs or your sister, right?
yeah, that's so true. That really is very good advice for anyone out there.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. So, what are some ways that you like to market yourself or promote yourself?
Well, I use a lot of promoters because without a radio promoter, nothing is going to happen to your song. You also have to self promote. You hire a promoter. It takes money, but it's business. everything in business you need to have to be able to invest. Just like when you go to school, you have to invest in your schooling, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same with music. You have to be able to invest time and of course money because it's business. You have to invest. That's how it is.
That's
And you
so
need
true.
sponsors. If people can help you, eventually you might have some sponsors. It's gonna happen. But at first you have to be able to self promote yourself until you get to the point that somebody's gonna
A
fund you.
sponsor, yeah. But also the
Yes.
right sponsors, because there are a lot of people
Yeah.
out there who would say, "Oh, I can help do this and do that." It's
Oh yeah.
just there are a lot of fake people out there.
Oh,
So
tell me about it.
seriously, people would
Tell me
promise you
about
the
it.
world, but
Yeah.
then those people are not as authentic. So, one thing that
Oh
I want to get back to when Jessica talked about, with the streaming, it's changed a lot. And obviously, the
mhm.
world went through a very difficult time with COVID. How did you pivot during that time when the world was experiencing such challenges? And if you're
Yeah.
doing as a live performer, performing shows,
Yeah.
how did you pivot? What kept you mentally grounded?
Well, those are the times when we had COVID. Those are my creativity days. That's when I start writing more songs, actually, because I have a solemn time, a quiet time. So I was able to write some music. Yeah, it kind of helped me because you don't know what's going on. You just have to be able to express yourself and write some songs.
Do you
Yeah.
also play the piano when you write?
I play piano, but I'm not gonna play piano in a concert. But I can play piano just to get the melody
The
of the songs,
melody
and
for
I'm
your
trying
songs?
to learn. Yes,
Nice.
yeah, I can play piano. So yes.
That's very cool.
So you've put it
Mhm.
out in the universe that you would love to collaborate with Bruno Mars. Besides Bruno Mars, who else is there like your dream collaborator besides him that you would love to work with in 2026?
Well, I love John Legend too, by the way.
Oh, he's good
Oh,
too. Yes.
speaking of a really accomplished pianist, my
Yes.
Yes.
goodness.
Two really solid Bruno
Yes.
Mars and John Legend.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, how can you go wrong, right?
no, make it happen. Just put it out in the world so the universe would make manifest your dreams, and it's gonna happen. You got to believe that. You have faith in God, so
I love it.
Cross your finger.
it will happen. Crossing the
Cross.
fingers, it will.
Crossing the fingers. Oh,
Yes.
do you
Right.
prefer live performing or do you actually enjoy being in a studio where it's just you and a headset and a mic, being able to take control in that regard?
I think there is no difference. The only difference is there's audience. But when I'm in the studio, I actually visualize myself performing for a lot of people because
Ah,
I mean it's the same. You're performing your songs. You have to envision that you're performing this song to the people when you're in the studio. There's no difference actually. Yeah, you have to put yourself in a situation. Hey, I'm gonna sing this. I'm gonna pretend I have 10,000 people in front of me while I'm singing this song.
wow.
It
Yes.
must have been, I can't imagine how it felt when you listened to yourself on the radio for the very first time and then
Oh
hearing
yeah.
your family members call. And I mean, what was that like, just going back to when you just when you got started?
When I started the my first album, when I first heard it on the radio, I was at work, and then my coworker was like talking. I said, "Stop talking, stop talking. I'm listening to my song," and I did not eat my lunch, by the way.
So you said you were at work. So were you working a regular job while?
A regular job. I'm an HR person.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
wow.
Yes,
So you had a regular job and while
yes,
doing
I do. Yeah, it's a lot, ladies.
are you still doing that or you gave that up when
I'm
you're
doing it contractual because I do like 1 year. I work for LA County. I work in law office. I work for healthcare. I work for med spa. So I've done a lot of switching in my career, and I did marketing. So I think it kind of helped you because you know a lot of industry, right?
yeah. And it helps
Yeah.
because it keeps you grounded. But then when people get to know that you're a performer and entertainer, that can be a little bit intimidating, right?
Yeah, I can be. So I mean, that's why I think you shouldn't even share your show beside when you're in the
Uh,
corporate world because hey, what are you doing here?
But
Why need
nowadays,
money?
people will
How
just
can I
have to
promote?
Google your name and they find everything about you. So that can be a little bit like intimidating for people.
I know, like, oh, you're famous. What are you doing here? Well, I need money. I need. How can I promote myself if I don't have money, right?
Well, that's the misconception that people think because you're famous, it means
No,
you're making a lot of money, right?
no, not yet. I mean, I'm not Lady Gaga, right?
You're, I mean, you're famous. You're famous in your own right, right? And
In
so
my own right,
God
yeah, in
has
my own
blessed
right.
you in so many other ways.
Yeah, so I'm okay now. I mean, I took time this year. Didn't work so much, but I focus on songwriting this year, and I'm going to some business, and I'm trying to open up. I'm gonna be a magazine brand director. So they hired me to do that. So I'm doing a lot of side job. I hustle a lot, ladies. By the way,
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'm a
I
hustler.
love
See,
it.
always reinventing yourself. It keeps you busy.
Yeah,
And every little job, big job, every skill, every new environment is also something that you can pull from
Yes.
and then
yeah.
add to your creativity, right?
Yes.
Because then it's like having a whole nother lens to look from.
I like that.
And I feel like the biggest mistake as any artist, musician, actor is to stay confined and have tunnel vision because that's so limiting
Yes.
So
versus
let me-
experiencing life and different
Yes.
walks of
Yeah.
life
Yes.
and different aspects of life because if you are a true creative, if you are a true artist, all of those things are just going to help feed your pot. It's like the Crayola crayon box, right? There's not just one
Yes.
color. I think you'd be sad if there was only one color crayon in your crayon box. Now you can
Yeah.
be the 8 pack, you could be the 12 pack, you could be the 24 pack, you
All
could be
of
the
it.
30 pack, you could be the 150 pack. And like
Yeah.
it's just
Full
adding
plate.
to your tools and your
Yes.
life experience.
The toolbox. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's
Toolbox.
great.
Toolbox.
I think it's
Yeah.
important. Like, I like that. Like, because, as you said, in the entertainment industry, today you're working and then you could have a 3 month hiatus that you're not working, you're not in front of the camera, or you're not singing or
Yeah.
performing. So, in between, you got to find something to keep.
Yeah.
But it also helps, as you said, it keeps you mentally grounded. And it
Grounded.
keeps
Yes.
you that humility because you understand life is
How
about
to
different
work.
experiences, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
is. And I think it's a true job of a genuine artist or creative to be able to connect with, understand, acknowledge all of those different bits of life because then you can bring it in and connect with
It is.
all those
Yeah.
people. Versus if you have no experience, like if you have no experience mowing a lawn, I've mowed lots of lawns, by the way, but if you have no experience mowing a lawn, then how are you going to connect and draw in a lawnmower
That's true.
or a landscaper?
Exactly.
Because there's just going to be this massive disconnect
Yeah.
versus some sort of
Yes.
humanizing factor. And at the end of the day, at least for now, we're all human.
No, you're right.
And then how can you write a song if you don't have any experiences in everything, right?
Right,
Yes, yes.
It
exactly.
helps you become a good songwriter because you know how it feels to be in the corporate world. You know how to be in this kind of industry. So you know what's going on with people. And being in HR is understanding people. And if you understand people, you
Yes.
can write songs.
Oh,
It
yeah.
helps you with your songwriting.
Yeah.
So I think it's just kind of connecting. Yeah,
Something.
it's gonna be international. We're trying to establish one. Well, they just wanted. I just actually trying to help them. I said, why don't you just become a brand director? Okay.
That's exciting. That's exciting because
I didn't even
that's also
apply.
associated with the music, right? Where you're
Yeah.
Yeah,
basically as a
kind of connecting
brand
with the music,
director. Yeah. It helps your music as well.
right? Connecting.
Absolutely. Oh, that's
It's
so
connecting.
exciting. So excited
Yeah.
for your upcoming show in Torrance and your trip
Yes.
to the Philippines. I actually went to the Philippines. I went
Yes.
to like Oslo, Cebu,
Wow.
the Manila, and
Wow.
Wow. How do you like it?
yeah, it was really cool. And
Oh my
I wish
God.
I could make the garlic rice for breakfast every
Okay,
day. But
girl.
let me tell you, I've not been able to replicate that recipe, and I've tried.
So Roger just actually had the sign up. We're down to the 3-minute mark. It went by so
Okay.
quickly. So the last question is, if you were to have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
I would probably with Sarah Vaughan, with Natalie Cole, and Patty Austin.
Oh,
Because they're
those
my
are
idol.
fantastic. Heidi, thank you so much for being with us. I mean, it's been wonderful getting to hear about your work. You are a true inspiration to so many. Jessica, what an amazing episode, right?
This is so
You
good.
guys,
I mean, this has been
come
fantastic.
back.
Thank you. We're down to the 2-minute mark. Roger, thank you. Archer, thank you. Jessica, thank you so much for hosting an amazing episode. Roger is making fun of me. I think I pronounced his name incorrectly or something.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode on the Discovery Pod with Eve. You could listen to us every Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific time on your favorite podcast platform. Remember to stop by every Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Until then, have a great day and talk to you soon. Thanks again, Heidi.
Thank you so much.